Hello, this is King Philip. I'm going to give you a personal tour of my art gallery. Many of these pieces were made by local artists or handed down to me by my family. A couple of these I even created. If you like any of this, please like, share, and subscribe to Appalachian Adventures. Like and tell your family. Let's check this out. This painting was created by Emmitt Smith. He was a cartographer in the Marines. I got this at a secondhand store and ran into his sister and she told me about him. I don't have the money to get it properly framed, but I still enjoy it, although it has a little bit of damage. This is a piece of art I created in my usual abstract, kind of surrealistic style. It was submitted to an art gallery as part of a college class. When I finished it, it was part of an art show, and then I got it back. I used oil paints to make this. I like to take it out of the frame and touch it up. Pretty nice. This is an ink artwork. I think it's called Madonna and the Baby or something like that. This is very old, and it was my mother's, and she handed it down to me. I still like it, though. It's very dramatic. This piece, if I can get it right here, is a woman reading a piece of mail through her window in the light. It's very neat. I don't know who created it. Let me find a good place for it here. I don't know who created it, but it's still very interesting to look at. Next, I have this piece I made using art charcoal pencils and rough charcoal sticks. It's an apple. It kind of looks like an apple because of the stem. I tried to make it ghostly. That white shadow is supposed to be a hand coming over it, or coming over the apple. I didn't quite get it right, but I still think it's pretty neat. Now, this painting is of Noonschwanstein Castle in Germany. It has a little bit of damage to the right of the painting, of the canvas, whatever you call it. This is still standing in Germany. It's one of Germany's most famous landmarks. You can see the tower out in the far right of the woods. This is a picture of my sister and my mom. My sister passed away a few years ago, but today she lives. And aren't my mom and sister very pretty? All right, moving on. This is Tom Bakerfield's Success. It says success, expect nothing less on the bottom. It's pretty epic. Kind of gets me pumped. Here is another painting by Emmett Smith. It's of the same type of theme, but it's a little bit different. Very dramatic. I don't know where he was intending to represent, but I think it's somewhere in the Appalachians. This is like a vintage Superman print. It looks like it's on big comic book paper. I bought it framed like that. I just leave it alone because I don't want anything bad to happen to it. But it's pretty cool. This is Gollum from Lord of the Rings. I got some Lord of the Rings posters for my birthday years ago, and we tried to do a DIY framing job. It doesn't look bad, though. It's kind of getting worn. Pretty wicked looking, though. I like that elvish writing on the top of it. I think that was the same writing that was on the One Ring that enslaved Gollum. Gotta watch out. And finally, I have this photorealistic looking picture painting of a plane. This looks like a real picture, but it's actually a painting. I don't know who created it, but if you'd search the numbers on the bottom of the wing of the airplane, it would reveal some information. If that doesn't change or get messed around, it's pretty cool. But like I said, if you like any of this content, if you'd like to see more, please like, share, and subscribe to Appalachian Adventures on YouTube. Goodbye.